This kind of crabbing here gives you gray hairs, I can tell you that. Well, it's been one of those weeks. Right here after Tropical Storm Ophelia. It's bad before the storm, it's bad after the storm. We got east wind, 15 to 20, 25, gusting all week long. We're trying to get out here today. We got out Monday, and I just didn't have it in me to film, but it was some of the worst tangled mess of lines that I have ever seen in all my years of crabbing. You should not have left those pots in shallow water. We had about 3 days of 30, 40 mile an hour winds in that direction. Northeast just is an absolute killer on shallow water. We got all kind of trash and debris coming up from the storm. Everything is all shook up, miserable. It's super rough right now, trying to get these pots pulled in, fighting the waves and fighting everything tangled. There's a lot of single floats that are all out of whack, and guys haven't been able to get out because it's been so rough in order to get their gear straightened back out. We got something going here. Looks like an old pot, or maybe, watch yourself. You want the cutters? Just set that over here behind me. Just an old iron piece of rope. Your line, just get it off the loop and it should help you. Lines are double back on themselves, just an absolute nightmare. Trying to keep the boat straight when it's rough, it's just really horrible conditions. On a good note, we are catching a few crabs, some nice crabs. Looks like a bunch of trash showing up. Did it come untangled? Got the loop. Got a little knot here. This is we got 2 pots coming up at once. Not an absolute mess. The line is. We got line underneath of us, or is it?
Yeah, back a little bit.
Yeah,
grab this pot. Forward.
Is there much hanging underneath? You got anything in the water? Is it?
All the pots out, and she's all right here.
Okay, I'm gonna try to keep him lined up. The line is wrapped back through the pot. It's all the way inside through the pot. There, he got it. Yep, good stuff. Go ahead and crank for a while, see what you got until you get to that loop. I think you're okay. There's all the single floats are all big knot right here. That one wasn't too horrible. I'm gonna try to work on this pot here. What's left of it, get this iron cut off of it. That's a $7 bill we'll take. Bait door rubber too. Got a $7 bill! Not bad. This row wasn't too hateful. Got a little tangle. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's ripped the bait well and everything off. Oh boy, just when I thought I was good. Throw this up on the roof, would you? Try to keep it from rattling. Oh my goodness.
Just a little.
We completely destroyed the bait well on that one. That's interesting. I just had a good bait well on that other pot. I should have saved it. Yeah, let me deal with it. The bait well is completely mangled, twisted up. I'm gonna do a little fixer job on this one. Something to laugh about after this is all said and done. We'll have to put a fish in that one, but it'll work for the time being. Got one in there, we're good. Multiple lines tangled up, pots tangled around the line. Not fun, and it's rough. Tide's running really hard too. I think our hawk's there behind us, we'll see. Maybe not.
I hope not.
It's gonna start jerking back real quick here. I think it's that one. I think these were all right.
Let's hope that just this hawk is around it. Neutral.
Yeah, it should Should start. Got it tangled up the line. The next line got drugged back onto this line. Oh, you get it? No, just wrapped on the loop. You're gonna have to start running back. Go ahead. Now she's jerked way back. So we got drugged back that far, about 100 yards or more backwards. Probably just run the winder, try to stay facing into the waves. Just pull yourself to the pots. Otherwise, we're gonna be side two in it. Pot line was drugged back 4 or 5 pots. So was the line ahead of it too. Way out of whack here. And it's rough. Did I say it was rough? Mangled bait well. Pots, the line's getting drug into. Pull that hawk up, would you? Grab that hawk. Keep the boat straight here while they're fighting that. More bad tangles. Where's the line at? Underneath? Tide wasn't real high until later on in the storm, but it was windy for days while it was rough. Terrible. This kind of crabbing here gives you gray hairs, I can tell you that. Start coming off of it, let me know so I can get it facing back into the waves. Crank in what you can, that way you can get all that slack. Get over the line, stay out of gear. Pull that pot up, that's right there, pull the pot. It's just, I think it's just a line twisted on itself. And get the pot off and then pull it back. It'll untwist. There we go, that was only slightly horrible.
Don't pray for patience, this is what God said.
Don't ever pray for patience. A little oyster toad. That's cool. We don't see them that small. Usually they climb out. Neat little guy. He must have been stuck in a side of a pot or something. We got a bad one.
Oh yeah.
We got a bad one here, folks.
Oh yeah.
This one might be coming on board. Give it some slack if you need it. Tangle, total mess. Anything underneath?
Not sure yet, hold on.
What a horrible mess, horrible mess. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Tide's dragging us down. You might have to. You got all the line up? Focus on the oyster toad. It's a happy little creature. These guys are not happy. I'm glad I'm not doing it. It's like a minefield. You got 2 pots here, 1 over there. Flip the line off, it's gonna snap it. All right, should be good. A little heads up here. These Oktoberfest pretzel rings are pretty darn good. Limited edition. If you live in the land of pretzels, go get some and try them. They're actually pretty good. All right, back to scheduled programming. Another tangle. What do we got?
Hoping that's not our hawk that I'm going to.
I hate to say it, but I think these are going to be the nicest rows right here. This one here, the hawk's got to be drug in 200 or 300 yards. You got it? It's like a lot of greenies. Had this big mail shed going on now for a while, and yeah, I'm looking at this other line on this side, and it's way drug in. It's not looking good for that one. Well, we got a huge mess here, wrapped up with a couple other floats, and we got a huge mess. All right, we got the second float. There's 2 floats there. Thanks, Ophelia, you mean old girl.
We're going to pick these pots up for the stove.
Yeah, pull the floats up. Yeah, don't cut the floats. Cut my line. Just here.
All right.
Yeah, get a loop and then pull the float through it. Where's the other float at? On your lap? Got it. Okay, I see it. I see it. Just making sure we ain't running it over. So you want to be a crabber. Just pull it up and chuck it out. Jake, you grab this one, or you got it, Tyler? Is that another pot? Probably have to pull that one up, Tyler. Go ahead and run it. I got the loop. Go ahead. Well, we got it. That's all that matters. Good work, guys. I'm going to show you how far these lines have been drugged back on the screen here. This is shallow water, 5 foot of water or so. You can see here, we started here. The line was here. The line run long here, and we're way inside here. It's I drug a couple 100 feet in as we're working down the line. Pretty crazy. Had another little puppy drum here. He's way up, almost to Baltimore. He's out of his element. Nice fish. Look at the spot on his tail. We're gonna let him go. Well, it's definitely been a miserable day. A lot of lines tangled up. Hopefully I found them all. Got to do some math here, add everything up. Still rough out here. We're out, got some lines out in deeper water. They're not as twisted up. Makes a huge difference. Deeper water. Definitely still a few crabs around. That's good. Hopefully we'll see some after get everything baited and get through all this wind. Sticks, all kind of crazy stuff coming up, wrapped up in the lines. Sticks in the pots, all kind of stuff. I never seen a flounder like this. We catch a ton of them this size. It's maybe 6 or 8 inches. Cool flounder. I have never, ever seen one like this. I guess a partial albino. He's got dark on his face, and he's kind of speckly. Here's his belly. Look, his belly's all white. But on the top here, his face is dark, and he's got some speckling. Really, really cool fish. You guys are never gonna believe what I caught. This thing is 1 in 10 million. Little tiny baby, some kind of dark brown stingray. This is probably one of the coolest little things I have ever caught in my entire life. Wow, I'll never see another one of these again. Cool stuff. I'm gonna keep them in my fish tank, I think, and let them grow. Stay tuned.